Coverage you can count on. WAAY 31 News starts now. This is breaking news.
First at 6:30, WAAY 31 is live on the scene of breaking news this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Melissa Martin.
And I'm Greg Privet. Firefighters in Moulton are battling a fire at a tire store. This is the third fire in just 8 hours. The fire is burning on Main Street in downtown Moulton. That's where several stores caught fire last night.
WAAY 31's Casey Albritton is live in downtown Moulton, where firefighters are working to put out the fire. Casey.
I'm here on Main Street in downtown Moulton, where the fire started around 8 o'clock last night at the Court Street Grill and then just continued spreading to other businesses nearby. There's still some fire right now. Let me just show you. I'm going to get behind the camera and zoom in a little bit. You can see that there is some fire right over here. Let me focus on that for a second. And firefighters are working to put out any hot spots that are left over at the other businesses nearby. And some of those local businesses that have been impacted is Deja Vu Salon. I went over there earlier, and Deja Vu is completely destroyed. There's nothing left of the inside of that. In addition, another one of the businesses, there is a hole in the roof of Jeremy's Lock and Key. But right now, this is Tucker's Tire, and this building, as you can see, is gone. There is just debris everywhere, and firefighters, again, are just trying to put out the hot spots in the other areas. Local residents say that the local businesses were an important part of the community.
A lot of great memories here. It won't be the same after tomorrow when you ride through and see it gone. You know, this is bad for Moulton.
Moulton City Fire Department says they are in the monitoring phase of this fire, just making sure that no other fires pop up in the area. They are on the other side of the building, right next door to Tucker's Tire. They are working on those other buildings, just making sure that nothing else happens. Right now, we do not know the cause of the fire. Reporting live in Moulton, Casey Albritton, WAAY 31 News.
All right, thanks so much, Casey. It's now 6:32. We want to go ahead and check in with WAAY 31 meteorologist Rob Elvington.
He's in the Storm Tracker Weather Center with what you can expect when you go outside this morning. Rob?
Yeah, not too bad on this Tuesday morning. Most areas running about 5 degrees warmer than yesterday morning. So that's keeping most spots in the low to mid 50s. And we are seeing some passing clouds, but it's still going to be a fantastic Tuesday afternoon with highs right around 80, which is similar to what we achieved yesterday. But of course, yesterday we had clear skies. And you can see these passing clouds on the satellite this morning on Storm Tracker radar and satellite. Clouds are a little bit thicker the further west and northwest you head, but there's going to be enough breaks in the cloud cover. And these are also mostly high clouds. So we'll call it filtered sunshine through the rest of today, and that's going to allow for highs to make it up to right around 82 this afternoon, exactly what we hit yesterday in Huntsville. Southwest winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so a little breezy by this afternoon, but a really nice afternoon setting up. And we're expecting 82 again for tomorrow, with rain chances and thunderstorm chances picking up Thursday into Friday morning. WAAY 31 real-time traffic alert. We've been following this moderate crash for about the last 20 to 25 minutes. It's near Decatur. It came down about 25 minutes ago, so likely slowly getting cleaned up. But this is in the eastbound lane of Highway 24, and we'll continue to follow that, but again, likely getting cleaned up pretty soon. Interstate I-565 drive times, Decatur to Greenbrier Road, about 8 minutes. Greenbrier Road to Huntsville, about 14 minutes. And there's a look at Governors in the Parkway. A little breezy up here on our sky cam, so you can see the camera shaking a little bit, but traffic is running smoothly, but we'll continue to follow.
Thanks, Rob. This morning, Florence firefighters still don't know how a house fire started that killed a man. The fire happened on Stewart Avenue. Neighbors say they heard an explosion. When they looked outside, they saw the house in flames. Officials tell us the fire was so intense, it damaged surrounding homes. Neighbors we spoke with tell us it was a scary situation.
Just to have a tragedy like this is, kind of shaking everyone up. Even though it was 3 houses away from us, you could see a glow above the other houses and the trees of the fire, and it was a huge fire at that point.
Firefighters have not released the dead man's name. In Huntsville, officials are investigating a fire that happened at Longhorn Steakhouse on Perimeter Parkway. A kitchen fire happened yesterday behind the stove. Workers couldn't put it out. Employees evacuated. Investigators say there was minimal damage. Thankfully, no injuries. Happening today, a Colbert County man accused of manslaughter will be in court for a sentencing hearing.
Chance Thompson was charged with manslaughter in January of 2018. He took a plea deal last week. WAAY 31's Rodnea Ross joins us live now with a look at exactly what happened more than a year ago and the details behind the plea deal. Rodnea.
Greg, Alyssa, Thompson's trial started earlier this month with witnesses giving their testimonies. That ultimately led to him accepting a plea agreement from the district attorney's office for a 20-year sentence. This all started back in January 2018 in Colbert County. Sheffield police told us Chance Thompson got into a fight with Chad Gardner over child custody, and that's when Thompson shot Gardner. Police told us they believe Thompson and Gardner had issues with one another after Thompson started dating the mother of Gardner's child. Thompson has a history of run-ins with law enforcement over the years, including resisting arrest and unlawful distribution of a controlled substance. Thompson agreed to a 20-year split sentence earlier this month, meaning he will spend 3 years in prison and then get out on probation. If he does violate his probation, then he will have to serve the remainder of his sentence. The judge is expected to formally sentence Thompson sometime this morning. Live in Huntsville, Rodnea Ross, WAAY 31 News.
All right, thanks so much, Rodnea. It's now 6:36. The Athens City Council voted to hire a landscape architect to help the city figure out what exactly to do with the old Pilgrim's Pride plant site. Landscape architecture firm Farmer Morgan is now taking on the project. According to the city, 7 of the 32 acres will be made into a park and 5 acres will stay undeveloped to be used as a floodplain. WAAY 31 talked with people who live nearby. One woman tells us she hopes they get to work on the site soon.
As we getting these new plants coming in, I know different people are going to be moving to this area, and we want to be ready for those people, and we want them to know that this is a very nice, clean area that they could come to.
Now, the Athens City Council will start working on a contract with Farmer Morgan to determine services they'll provide and the cost. At this point, the city has spent $1.2 million to buy the land and tear down the plant. They're prepared to spend $1.5 million to develop the infrastructure around the land to entice developers to build on it. The Athens City Council also passed a resolution to grant a tax abatement to Toyota Boshoku America. That's the company that announced earlier this month they will be building a manufacturing facility in Athens. That facility will bring in 400 new jobs. The factory will produce seat systems for the vehicles built at Mazda Toyota plant in Greenbrier.
Happening today, the Alabama Senate Tourism and Marketing Committee will vote on 2 lottery bills. The committee will consider one bill that would limit a lottery to paper tickets, a rival bill that would allow electronic gambling terminals at state dog tracks is not on the agenda.
I'm Will Robinson-Smith here at the Breaking News Center. Within the last 10 minutes, Buckingham Palace confirms that President Trump has accepted an invitation for a state visit to the UK that's set to take place in June. Now, the photos you're seeing on your screen are from when Trump was in the UK last summer. That was not a state visit. It was just an official visit. The two are slightly different. The other refers to a little more royal pomp. Now, the White House says that Trump will also have a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Theresa May while he's in the UK. He'll then travel to France on June 6th for a D-Day event in Normandy.
Rob, another good day to get outside and enjoy the weather.
Yeah, maybe take care of some things before the rain rolls back in on Thursday. So dry today, and just about everyone will remain dry for your Wednesday. Just a few stray showers closer to the Shoals and into, let's say, Lincoln County on Tennessee. But even for those areas, the chances are very low. A nice morning. Looking from our Guntersville camera, we're just seeing some passing high clouds, but enough sunshine will get through that. We're going to quickly start to warm up through the late morning hours. You'll notice already by 9 o'clock, we're up to the upper 60s, and we should be closer to the mid-70s by lunchtime today, and highs topping out right around 80 for most of the valley for your Tuesday afternoon. Chances for rain over the next 5 days. Just a tiny chance for a stray shower or two for your Wednesday. Again, you can still get some things done tomorrow. And then by Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, rain chances start to go up. By Thursday evening, Thursday night, we'll likely start to see the threat of some thunderstorms, but the severe chances are extremely low for Thursday night and into Friday morning. And by Friday afternoon, this system is exiting, and that's going to open the door to a really nice weekend. We're expecting sunny skies to return for your Saturday. High temperatures today, upper 70s to low 80s. No major changes in afternoon highs compared to yesterday. 81 in Athens, 82 degrees for Decatur, and Huntsville topping out right at 82 this afternoon. That's exactly what we saw for your Monday afternoon. Sand Mountain also topping out in the low 80s. We'll have details on that next weather maker coming up right after this.
Thank you, Rob. It's 6:39. Changes could be on the way for the way Huntsville handles property taxes.
What Mayor Tommy Battle has planned for homeowners.
Plus, the latest information on the Sri Lankan bombings. What the country is doing today to honor the people who died Easter Sunday.
Coverage you can count on. You're watching WAAY 31 News.